My name is Thomas Barr, and today we will be going over a concept in the field of psychology known as speed-altitude crosstalk. A very brief description of speed-altitude crosstalk is that it is a phenomenon that occurs while moving in a vehicle where changes in altitude may be interpreted as changes in speed. In the illustration here, we can see two planes. One is higher in the air than the other, however they are both moving at 200 miles per hour. The pilot in the plane with a higher altitude may believe he is actually going slower than the one closer to the ground, because the higher we are off the ground, the slower we feel as though we are going. This phenomena is most important to aircraft pilots as it pertains to safety. What often happens is pilots will begin to slow down drastically when they get closer to the ground because they feel as though they are going too fast. Due to this massive decrease in speed, the plane might drop more altitude than it needs to be dropping at a given time, which is dangerous since this occurs when the plane is already close to the ground. Take this image for instance, and imagine if that pilot slowed down and lost about 10 to 20 feet of altitude. It's an obvious safety concern as you'd most likely be going into the ground or people on the beach. One of the easiest ways to grasp this concept is to think of it like when you drive a vehicle. Whenever you have driven a large truck, you've likely felt as if you were moving slower than if you were in a car, even if they were both moving at the same speed. The image here shows the difference in height between where the driver's seats in the car and the truck are at, much like the difference in altitude between the two planes shown earlier. The idea of speed-altitude crosstalk is relatively new, and most of the research on it is being led by Dr. Dyer with his graduate students here at the University of Idaho. Currently, we are running experiments once or twice a semester to help define and understand the term better.